Hi, I'm Rob Owen. I'm the Loans Manager at the British Museum. I work with our registrar, our curatorial departments, our conservators and technical teams to make lending as easy as possible for you, the borrower. Hopefully. I'm going to talk to you today about how to make early requests for objects and the best way to engage with an object to make sure that it's the right one for you and your exhibition. An essential part of my role is to talk to people outside the museum and clarify the process for how we lend the collection and also what they need to do when they're coming to us with their requests. And a really key part of that is them engaging with us at an early stage and ideally coming to view objects that they're interested in 2 years out from their opening date. That means they're in great shape to get a loan request to us, ideally a year before the opening of the exhibition. And that's really what we're encouraging people to do in our How to Borrow pages online. While that might seem like a great deal of time, it's ideal for us because it means we can really look at our programme, try and fit your exhibition within our existing programme of loans and get all the necessary processing work done so that the rest of the process will follow much more easy for you. There are various ways that people can come, can engage with the collections, can get in touch with the curatorial teams or with my team. The first of which is really to visit our online collections. There are millions of objects on collections online, and we try and keep the information as accurate and up-to-date as possible to ensure that you can get that early detail on an object before you've even had the opportunity to see it, to get a sense of where it's been shown, of its basic dimensions and images that will help bring it to life and help you in your very early stage planning for an exhibition. Additionally, we have an email address that we encourage people to write to at an early stage, which is loans@britishmuseum.org. They can come through to me or one of my colleagues in the loans team, and we can clarify the process for speaking directly to departments or give them information about our programme. We have such a busy loans programme, thousands of objects going out every year to hundreds of venues. It's really key for potential borrowers to contact me and my team and get a sense of what we're doing year on year or month on month even, to see how busy we might be and what might be possible in terms of timing for a loan, because they tend to be busy around sort of set periods. So just having that simple early discussion might impact when you decide to make your request. One of the things I try and encourage people to think about when borrowing objects are the constraints and the possibilities of an object. By that I mean thinking early, not just about the narrative elements of an object, how it would fit into the exhibition, but also the more wide benefits, the benefits that aren't as immediately obvious perhaps when it comes to making a loan request. That could be anything from, in terms of constraints, the scale of an object in very basic terms, the fact that it might not fit through your front door, so that might impact whether or not you should request it. Or the age of an object even, something that's particularly delicate or is light sensitive might have an impact on whether or not you consider it as a loan request. Perhaps you would think about an alternative object, something that's slightly more robust or not quite so delicate, that will allow you to do more with it in terms of your exhibition. In terms of opportunities, on the flip side, you might think about how it could affect your public programme. A really key object could allow you to tell stories that you've never told before, but also to speak to an audience you've never spoken to before. It could build relationships with curators at venues that you never thought possible before and could lead to further collaboration down the line. And it could have great reputational benefits for an institution to take a certain object as well. So all of these things need to be considered and factored into your thinking when you come to think about potential objects for loan requests. Really, ideally, long before you come to make the request itself. What we're trying to really encourage people to do at an early stage now is really book time to come in and see material. Visit our study rooms. All the information about them is available online on the British Museum website. The wonderful opportunity that allows is for you to come in and see material in person, to get a sense of scale, to get a sense of any added complications that object might come with. And also to meet curators as well, that's possible. Contacting departments can be arranged through the loans team. key component of what we do here at the museum is making our collections as available as possible. We're predisposed to lend, and part of it comes from the fact that we are borrowers ourselves. We hold our own exhibitions, as hopefully you know, some of them very large scale, some of them a lot smaller, but we are borrowers, so inherent in that is us understanding the process and trying to use our knowledge of it to make it easier for other people when they come to work with us and try and borrow objects from the British Museum. Contact us soon, contact us early, and ask us any questions that you might have to do with the loans process. We're a resource for you. We want to lend, we want to make it easier, and you have the means now, hopefully, to contact us, and I really would encourage you to do so.